The people in your life is holding you back from becoming someone greater. That is something not a lot of people talk about. How supposedly the closest people to us hold us back from our potential even more. What I mean is those same people are the ones who keep us stuck in the same repetitive cycles of comfort, and when we ourselves try and escape that cycle, we are the ones who get seen as weird or corny for not feeding into the same distractions they indulge in on a daily basis. The kids and people who escape those standards are the ones who live their dream life because they chose to step out of societal norms and step out of what they've been taught since as kids and what their friends and family taught them. They had to step out of that. And once they stepped out of it, they realized who they really were once they finally got to a point of isolation, but also got to a point of understanding themselves. By the way, building your dream life is living it. Don't confuse yourself for the lack of materialistic things you lack right now. The fact that your mental is already living the dream is enough. We forget to take clarity in our mental game, how we think, what we quietly believe, that gives us confidence, and whatnot. Take a minute to think about your own mentality. How is your mental? Do you get caught up in the materialistic things of this world? For those who don't fully understand what materialistic means, it's just a name for the things that are outside of us, such as money, inanimate objects, and whatnot. We get so held back by other people without realizing it, such as ignoring what you should, like what you know you should be doing. Rather, instead, you choose the option that isn't beneficial for you, like following your friends or family because of what they told you or the choices they made. When people go out drinking, whatever, I understand it's hard not to go out because you get to be around lots of people who you enjoy, and the feeling that gives you happiness because you're not left out, or the validation or the fun that comes with it, right? Those people and other people in your life would rather see you fall rather than succeed. There might be a few people, if you're lucky, who don't, but most people don't want to see you succeed. So no matter what, they will continue to try and get you or distract you off your path. When someone else can't see themselves accomplishing something, they hold a grudge against someone who can because they lack the vision in themselves. The quicker we realize that having a few people who want to see us succeed is better than having a whole group of family members or friends who are snakes that will do anything to take us away from our own greatness. We will start, be able to choose and start choosing to be more alone in a sense where we have more time and more isolation to understand ourselves more fully, to be able to push on towards our goals, because not a lot of people will understand what I'm saying. But the few that do, use what I'm saying to your advantage to better and understand yourself and the other people around you. Quit allowing people to dictate your life. Mother, friends, whoever it might be. Success comes from taking back your life from the distractions and people who took it in the first place. There's a lot of people prowling out here day to day, hoping to ruin someone's day or hope because they lost it themselves or got it taken away, like growing up or whatever. They had to go through a certain circumstance or a certain period of their life that they had something taken away from them that made them lose hope, made them lose faith, made them lose the vision that will benefit their life. Like how, I don't know a good example for that, but look around you. Do you know anyone who is kind of negative all the time, who tries to put other people down, or that try to, try and not just talk bad about other people, right? Those are the people who can't see the vision of themselves. I see a lot of people nowadays be held back by their families, by their friends, by whatever. And it's hard because you don't want to be alone. It makes you face the parts of yourself that you don't, but also it gets uncomfortable, it gets boring. And the more people you get to be around, it's like it distracts you, but also it fills you with a sense of like, yeah, I have friends, But that is all kind of just a delusion that you put up in your mind. The easier and quicker you realize that having more friends isn't really a good thing, because most of those friends are either snakes or are not really good friends. You get what I'm saying? Because you could have a friend, but then they'll snake you or do something weird behind your back randomly. You get what I'm saying? And it's all about us to be able to determine and develop that sense of intuition, that sense of that awareness, so we can detect who is right for us and who is not. But also, isolation is the main key thing that goes on here. To be able to fully develop and to be able to fully step into who you were meant to be, you first have to step away from the other people around you. You have to step away from the same environment that kept you stuck. The distractions, like I said. You have to step away from that. And once you step away from that, once you face that uncomfortableness, once you face that boringness, you understand yourself. You understand why you did a lot of things. And you understand why you chose to live a certain life for comfort or whatever it might be. And that does not go to say, go block all your friends. Don't do none of that, but just step back. Start focusing on yourself for a bit. Start focusing on yourself, and the friends who leave, or the people who leave your life while you're focusing on yourself, or talk down on you while you're focusing on yourself, those are the people that I'm talking about. Just ghost them or just remove them from your life completely. You get what I'm saying? It amazes me how a lot of people get caught up in other people. I'm not even gonna lie, I do that a lot too. And the fact being able to isolate and kind of realign yourself to your not old self, but to yourself, to ground yourself again to your own being, without allowing your energy, without allowing yourself to be so distracted constantly. It is a blessing, a wonderful blessing. And you should take what I said in this video and apply it to your life right now. And just take some things that I say and apply it. I'm not trying to say all the right things, but also I'm trying to open people's awareness, open people's perceptions. What I say, it is not merely right or correct. It is only for it to open other people's perceptions and allow them to be more open and more connected with themselves and with how other people think. Because that's how religion conflict starts. That's how all that conflict starts, because we're so close perceivedness. You get what I'm saying. But if you have enjoyed this video, and if you have made it to the end of this video, I would like to thank you for getting it here. And I hope you have a blessed, amazing rest of your day or night, whatever it may be. Namaste.